You want to just go down the list again?
Let's do it, yeah.
Alright. So, Sayori.
Huh. Oh! I like this one, Sharknado John. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad.
It's one of those feelings, hunger.
Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
God.
That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works.
I mean, maybe. Kinda, yeah.
Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah! Me neither.
Alright.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me?
What?
That's so sweet. That's not what he said.
No.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There is a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet.
Alright.
Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you like something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug.
Yeah!
And make a nice little happy rainbow.
That's where those come from.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Sharknado John. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Alright. Bottles. I pop off my I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar.
What the fuck?
Because it's a bottle, you see.
Okay.
It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Oh my. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens, alright? I reach inside it with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day.
What the fuck is this?
There. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be from my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Well, I mean, you did it!
Yeah, but... I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot!
Oh, did she?
And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. No, exactly, it's creepy. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. Oh, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Fighting is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Fighting is the best! I'm gonna keep fighting until I die!
Oh, God!
Don't get ahead of yourself. So I always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times? I hope. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay. Let's go to Natsuki. I liked your last one better. Huh, really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language.
Really, I never would have put that together.
Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured it out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
Maybe we will. Amy,
oh, God!
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. In the first week, that would have been the poem.
Yeah.
Just that by itself. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Okay. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
Yeah? I don't know, man.
I doubt I have to explain it.
No.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies.
Spiders are definitely just spiders.
Is it racist? I don't know. And it helps that people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Okay, yeah, okay. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter, it can be anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out about, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Hey Yuri, what's up?
Alright, Yuri.
Let's see what we've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Sharknado John? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Oh god. Well, you only get one shot.
Nice.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time.
I'm sorry.
Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me just really sorry. Just really happy, I mean. Sorry.
Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before?
Yeah. Nod. Sorrowful nod.
Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again.
Nod. Nod.
Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah. Yeah. I do. If it's with you.
Oh boy.
God damn. Oh, there's so much more cursive. Oh fuck. Alright, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scuttering of raccoons outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. Is that what that says?
Oh boy.
As an
That has to be a you.
Unordinary?
As an...
Oh fuck, man.
Maybe it is ordinary.
Alright, let's move on.
Yeah.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symphony? Symptom? Symphony?
Where is it?
Here.
A symptom.
Okay, the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Oh boy. The moon... The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. She's talking about this knife a lot.
Yeah.
The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again.
I feed myself again.
Whatever. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
Didn't a raccoon used to live in your house?
It was a squirrel.
Alright, that's different.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny.
Hmm?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Uh-huh. She did.
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Have you seen just tell her I'm sorry. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. That's all. There really aren't many people like you, Sharknado John.
Actually, there are millions. That's exaggerating a little bit.
I find in you the unique qualities of being able to write and also take in sound with your ears. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling.
This is the literature club!
Do you think they all join not knowing what literature means?
Yuri just like drunkenly stumbled in one day.
Is this a bathroom? Who are you people? And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me.
Nod, nod.
For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
She lets out the biggest fart. Alright, Monica! Hi again, Sharknado John. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my phone to Monica.
I want her to say, like, this is just a bunch of random words. Is this little gifts of your club mates bouncing up and down? What is this?
What kind of a pervert are you?
Alright! This one's good! It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. Yeah. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. It's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
Eh? You completely misunderstood.
Ah! Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
What? Really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well,
yeah.
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Yes!
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
You seem very eager for this one.
This is...
Save
me.
It's
me. Called Save Me!
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. I like this like pencil drawn thing on here. Noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Oh god, wait. Load me.
What?
Okay.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem.
Sure can!
It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes them feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see.
You know, the noise? You hear it, right? Right?
Did you notice that she spoke to Sayori about writing, and Sayori used the phrase writing is like magic, too?
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she did.
It's still hard for me to tell what this is about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader.
Like how I'm asking you for help?
So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Save me! Save me!
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. or when something unexpected
Save right
might
now,
happen.
save right now.
Save right now? Okay, let's save right now. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? We're not even a real club. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
What would a literature club do at a festival? Would they just sit on the floor and read and not let people by?
I guess so.
If you want to get through, join our club.
They could do like a... They could put on like a Shakespearean play or something, maybe.
Maybe they could do like a little like we're gonna like here's a microphone. We're each gonna read a poem we wrote.
Yeah.
That would go over great.
That's all they do.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing!
Okay. Performing?
Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. That thing I said! The game keeps doing this! Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. You know, in case they happen to be carrying some around.
Because I'm sure we're going to get a ton of volunteers.
Just as long as they put us right between, like, the maid cafe and the haunted house, we will get tons of traffic. Sayori's putting it all... Wow. Sayori, you see...
I'm sorry. Do you think there's a maid cafe club and a haunted house club?
No, because every time... Like, in an anime or a video game or whatever, whenever they have, like, some kind of sort of, like, festival event at a school, it's like, this homeroom class does a maid cafe, and this one builds a haunted house, and this one does this kind of activity, and this one does this.
A poetry meeting?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair. It's just that this club has only been doing poetry readings the whole game.
Yeah.
And now they're doing that for the festival.
Like, I mean, stick with your strengths, man.
I guess so.
Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
I'll get you, my pretty.
I forgot how evil she was.
Sayori's, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica?
That's you.
You didn't start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. I mean, technically I did, but there is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki, and I hate saying those words. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Nod.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people that will never pay attention to us. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, do it anyway! I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club.
We're the only ones in this club.
If we start semantics, if we start the event and each put on a good performance, you just poke her right in the eye. Then it'll inspire the others to do the same. And why is it always her? Why does everything she does just hit her in the face?
Oh god.
And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's all about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself in front of everyone. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right.
And it's those reasons...
No,
right, sorry.
And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. That and cupcakes. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem...
2-minute long poem?
Then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Weird.
Ew. Okay, fine.
Who's that?
I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Whew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to... I'm just thinking about our poems.
Graveyard, head wound, graveyard,
Sugar!
cage.
We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Ha ha ha! Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself.
Oh god, I can't wait to see what you write.
She then stands behind the podium.
We have a podium! There it is! Look, there's the podium! The title of this poem is The Way of the Fly.
That's not what it is. That's not it.
That's not it. The Way They Fly.
I don't know which one is creepier.
Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room.
Oh, don't tell me we're not gonna see the poem. More
than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites.
I want to see the poem!
Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation.
Damn it.
The four of us applaud.
Yay!
Monica takes a breath and smiles.
Yeah.
That was so good, Monica!
Ah, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Christmas Eye.
No, it's not.
Wait. Damn it. Man, titles are hard. They're the hardest thing. After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Good job. Dad can read.
I'm in the literature club.
Yuri's voice shakes at the start as he starts reading the poem.
Nod.
Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do
I'm
this.
so sorry.
Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort?
Sorry.
As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri got absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good.
I was here the whole time.
You just sort of stood in front of me. It was really rude. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay! I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow.
I totally would have said My Meow. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't read titles.
You've been doing fine the whole game.
I know. I've used it all up. Why is she just laughing at nothing?
Sorry, I giggled.
Great. She's still doing it. She's still doing it.
Sayuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Soft voice, I've been doing this wrong. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It seems, it's serene and bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Sharknado John liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
God! The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay. Oh boy.
Now who's next? Natsuki, you're literally the last one here.
Don't make me go before Sharknado John. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sharknado John lower everyone's standards a little bit.
Perfect.
Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go over what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. You bought 10 seconds.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
I would've got that one.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well, festival. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite poems in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said... Hey, whoa, she moved and didn't hit her in the face. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem to get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me feel really happy!
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up. This is like an ending of Scrubs. We're gonna get like an inspiring quote behind this music. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this!
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best in getting through. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Does he even think for Monica, I guess?
I don't know. He's always been kind of like, oh, I could never talk to her before, but now we're in the same club and everything.
He better not cock block himself and Yuri. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two always going home together like that. I totally forgot her voice.
It, pissed off.
Yeah.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well... how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Sharknado John. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already.